are not going to get anywhere in life, spiritually or otherwise, until you come to that point where you don't give a damn what people think about you. As long as you worry about what other people think about you, you will be mediocre. It only matters what you believe about yourself. Believe in yourself as a successful person. Believe that you can and you will. But until you believe you can, you won't.
Peace and elevation, family. It's your boy Entrepreneur, the living survival manual, here to teach you different ways to see your greatness by investing in yourself. Let's get into the vibes.
I gave them something to believe in, you know they ain't believe it. Tried to show them the vision, they ain't zoom in to see it. Told them about these heights, they said it's too high to reach it. And that had me feeling like Mike, I told them you gotta beat it. See, it's diamonds in your soul, but you gotta dig a lot deeper. See, all of our minds been exposed, but I've been changing the frequency. Sending my prayers and affirmations, way past where them eagles be. What I learned in my returns is not all things you need to see. You gotta feel it, the negative talk, the negative thoughts, and you gotta kill it. I know that it's hard, and then it leaves scars, and then ain't appealing, but you gotta heal it. There's lessons in every little layer, but you gotta peel it. Cause the best way to get some air is removing your ceiling. Look, trust me, I know cause I did it. Hit rock bottom, looked around like damn, what the fuck I do with it? I remember the levels and picked up my shovel and I started digging and digging and digging until I got dizzy. And trust me, the spirit been busy. I'm back and I'm paid and I'm busy, so feel like I'm acting the way that you get it. This is for back in the day when they just shit it. I gave them something to believe in, you know they ain't believe it. Tried to show them the vision, they ain't zoom in to see it. Told them about these heights, they said it's too high to reach it. And that had me feeling like Mike, I told them you gotta beat it.
Yes, Zersky, let's get it straight into it. Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it.
He a freak though, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? They industry
Come on!
Come on, ain't they mama? How many options you really got? I mean, there's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
Come on!
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
God watching.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Hold him down, whole time I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I had to right quick, man. I had to. Hold on, we gotta turn this back up.
And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Nah.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that open show will be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches.
Yo. I had to get one in right quick, man. What a wonderful day. Peace, love, and light. It's the God Lord Christopher, man, and I'm back with another download straight from the cosmos. I'm hyped. How about a breath break? What about water? What about water at? Yo. If I ain't call it, I don't know who did. You hear me? Let me turn this down a little bit more. I'm gonna keep that bumping in the background though. If I ain't call it, I don't know who did. I'm gonna be honest about that because I could have sworn I just did an episode about the art of war. I could have swore. I mean, if y'all haven't checked that out, hold on. Let me bring it on the screen for you right quick. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can share it with y'all right quick. See if I can share it with y'all right quick, man. Hey, look. They not like us. 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 Change. Let me see. Let me see if I can add it. I'm trying to add it as an overlay. Where we at, yo? Where we at? It's the art of war, man. It's the art of war, yo. What? Craig. In your head. We gonna get into the episode today, y'all. We gonna get into the episode today. Hey, man, this is episode 61, The Art of War, Part 2. Episode 61, man. The Art of War, Part 2. The Art of War, Part 2.
We talking about this.
Come on.
Not a game. We talking about practice.
Come on, man. Listen. We here, yo. Art of War Part 2. This has been a crazy past couple of weeks, okay? Especially like in the music industry. Hold on, I gotta turn this off. I gotta turn this off now. I can't do it. I gotta turn this off now. Especially in the music industry. It has been wild. It has been so wild. Hey, listen, I haven't felt more motivated, more pushed, more excited to do a podcast in a long time. And it's not because of the rap beef, right? It's not because of that. It's because I'm realizing that I'm really in alignment with a lot of different things when it comes to me understanding life and how to maneuver and actually prepare for the next steps to come, right? Episode 60, I talked about Art of War, and we're gonna dive back into this. We're gonna dive back into this, okay? But last episode, I was literally just talking about the Art of War, right? And how to be more strategic in planning and setting yourself up to be the best versions of yourself in the best way possible in all spaces that you want to be great in, right? And so, you know, I felt the urge to talk about the Art of War. Like, the Most High always speaks to me, in my opinion, and in my knowing, right? Not even just my opinion, in my knowing, the Most High speaks to me and lets me know, whether through signs, symbols, through music, through TV shows, through omens, you know what I'm saying, through instances across individuals that I might have never known in my life, but they drop a gem on me. Like, it's all, the Most High is always in the midst of everything that is happening. I'm so thankful for today, May 7th, 2021. Shout out to my wife, first of all. It's our anniversary today. Hey, baby, you looking for this? There you go.
I'm only the best woman in the world.
She is. She's only the best wife in the world, right? Allowing me to take a power hour to even like get up here and record with y'all right quick before I go give her all of my time. But listen, the Art of War, man, Part 2. The Art of War, Part 2. Before we even get into it, let me go ahead, cool down first, because track of the year, number 1. You know what I'm saying? Hate that it had to come under these circumstances, but sometimes you got to pop out and show. You feel me? Before we get into anything, man, I hope y'all are doing amazing today. I hope that you guys are lit with so much energy and love and understanding and knowledge and wisdom as I am. We always try to, decipher things. That's what I felt like I enjoy. I enjoy deciphering, all aspects of knowledge. I don't care how it's presented to me. I like to decipher these things because I feel as though these events that occur I believe that instances that we, either put ourselves into or, stumble upon us in some way, shape, or form all have lessons inside of them, right? And so I love, I enjoy, I am thrilled in being a true like navigator in the space of like understanding things, right? Like understanding your mind more so, understanding your spirit, understanding, things that we go through in life, right? And how we can push ourselves to be, 10 steps ahead if we just prepare, right? You can plan all day, right? You can prepare yourself to the best of your abilities, right? But there are always going to be events that occur that are just not in your plans, right? And you have to learn from those experiences so that you can maneuver properly and either teach somebody else how to, stray away from, steering it down that wrong path that may have put you in this, predicament, but also utilizing it to benefit yourself and your life, and whether you are chasing a career, entrepreneurship, business, relationship, whatever it is that you're putting your energy into, putting your spirit into, putting your mind to, like, you gotta be strategic. You have to plan. You have to you know have those talks with the Most High, so you, especially our men, especially men, I'm talking to you right now in this second. When it comes to planning, man, make sure that you are connected with the Most High in the best way, shape, or form that you can, because you never know when you got to pop out and show. You feel me? I'm hyped right now because, Kendrick's my favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? A little air plug. K-Dot, my favorite artist, right? And so not only that, it has been a little commercialized with everything that has transpired over this past week and a half, whatever. But at the same time, I take these moments as teaching moments, right? To like truly step into what the Most High's mission for me is, right? I utilize these things or these events as teaching moments, right? So I can, teach my clients, like, yo, this is how you dot dot dot. You feel what I'm saying? You got to take this step before you take this step. Like, this is what these things teach me, right? So I in my life, I've been able to navigate, illuminate, and escape a lot of different things by finding the ways out. Whether it's through this matrix, whether it's in business, whether it's within my marriage, whatever it is, like, I always go one first in my planning when I'm putting myself out there in that field to talk to the Most High. Like, what do you need me to do first? Like, what is my mind and my body and my heart and my spirit and my energy and the atmosphere around me telling me I need to do? Like, it's a lot, man. But listen, let's get into the disclaimer, and then we're gonna go ahead and really get into the episode. All right. See Your Greatness Studios, See Your Greatness Studios are here to motivate, educate, and enlighten our people to achieve greatness through seeking new ways to invest in themselves. Everything is high level. What we think, what we say, how we feel, and how we act. But before we even get into the energy, take the time to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We love engagement over here and understand that a village pushes the trend, not just one individual. The support is so much appreciated. Also, take the time to visit the link. I'm going to go ahead and put that link up here for y'all, man. Take the time to visit the link. Join the SYG community on all social platforms. You can book one-on-one consultations with me, family. I just opened up my time, right, to take on new projects, right? What do those projects consist of? You guys know I enjoy helping individuals find different ways to invest in themselves, right? Like for me, I got a Cricut cutter and a heat presser back here. I took that, right, and I turned that into a business, right? What type of business did I turn it into? I turned it into a t-shirt business. Shout out to myself for making this. But I turned that t-shirt business to a website designing business, to a podcast. I turned it into a multitude of different things that I enjoy, but on the back end, I'm able to make, revenue off of it. Sometimes, it's important to understand that when you're navigating through life, you have to learn how to develop and create things for yourself. You have to learn to build things for yourself. Collaborate with other individuals that are like-minded with you, and they also want to see you excel in some way, shape, or form. So how I did it, I put my head down, got in the books, started learning different skills, started learning different trades, and I started understanding like, yo, I like graphic designing, I like creating logos, I like building websites, I like making t-shirts, right? I like teaching and education. So I just created See Your Greatness Studios. It's now a platform to where it's not only a creative space, but I'm also able to express myself through so many different avenues and also make revenue on that. You know what I'm saying? Like just last year on the side, outside of my regular day job, I was able to bring in $15,000, right? 15 may not seem like quite a lot to some individuals, but to those who maybe need an extra 15 on the back end, it's an amazing thing to realize that that 15 can turn into 30, that 30 can turn into 100,000, just depending on how much energy and effort you put into it. So, when you hit this link, man, know that you're going to get a lot of resources. Know that you're going to be able to join, me and be able to just interact with me on a whole different type of level outside of just Instagram and YouTube and Twitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like you get to really take a walk in a journey on what I enjoy, right? You can see my mind, you can see how I like to create, because everything that you see has been created by me, all the way down to, you know what I'm saying, me learning how to operate this podcast. You feel what I'm saying? Learning how to create cool graphics like this. Let me see if I can add it back. Learning how to create, you know what I'm saying, little stuff like this as the banner. Like these things can bring revenue. You know how many people just need flyers? You feel what I'm saying? You know how many individuals in this world just need somebody to create flyers for them? We all need to connect with each other, and this is how you can connect with me. Take the link. I know that was long-winded. Tap into the link. Tap into me. All right. Where we at? Our aim is to not only grow the brand, but reach at least 500,000 to 1 million individuals who want, need, and are seeking the knowledge to live a more abundant life. Now, with all the information being provided tonight, I do have to always send out a quick disclaimer. All right. Please take the time to do your own research on any information I give to you. It's very, very vital. Why? Because my content is intended to be used for motivational purposes at times, educational purposes at times, and sometimes I just want to have conversation with the fam. You feel me? So always do your own analysis based on your own current circumstances. Now, before we start getting into this, let's all come together and get to our God body energy. How we do that? We inhale peace and we exhale growth, and ultimately we see our greatness. Your boy's gonna count down 3. After that, you're gonna inhale your peace. Take as long as you feel like you need to take, and then we're gonna exhale, receive growth, and see our greatness. So 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale peace. Exhale, growth. Now let's see our greatness. Listen. Art of War, Part 2. Let me bring it back up here. The Art of War, Part 2. Man, has it not been crazy, y'all? Has it not been crazy this past week and a half, man? Now, just let me see if I could bring another one up here. Just the other day, right? We sat down and we were discussing strategies and learning new tools that could help propel us to new heights or to new places within our respective lives, right? And we talked about that in episode 60. I'm gonna bring that up. See if I can bring that up. We talked about that in episode 60 of the See Your Greatness podcast. All right. Different strategies to here we go, right here. Different strategies to combat or maneuver through your life struggles, your life challenges, your life goals. You feel what I'm saying? Hide this. We were talking about that in episode 60, and different skills that we you pretty much alluded to were being able to understand yourself, your mind, where you're at in the moment. How do you understand where you're at in the moment? Well, take an assessment of yourself, right? Who takes the time to whip out one of these, pause, a journal, you dig what I'm saying, and actually write down the things that you're struggling with or you're having challenges with, or if there's an obstacle that's in your way, like how can you overcome this? You dig what I'm saying? So we talked about that in episode 60. And again, I always feel like I'm a messenger of the Most High. So when I sometimes I'm not posting a lot because I feel like the Most High hasn't given me a message to give to you all, the fam. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't record. But when I get inspired by something, I make sure that I do what I need to do, because it lets me know, like, yo, even on the downtime when I'm not recording and I'm still taking the time to understand what's transpiring in the world, like it's so much that's transpiring in the world outside of just what our community and what our culture is invested in. You feel what I'm saying? Like we always going to bop with the music. You dig me? Like that's what moves us. That's a part of the magic that we created, that allows us to move and evoke something, right? It's educating us on something, and that's what education means, to evoke something within, right? So when I tell you, having the ability to tap in with the Most High and say, hey, what is the message that I need to deliver to people that watch me, or to people that I need to connect with, people that I want to connect with, in the sense of growing this huge consciousness, right? And we're all building a platform where we navigate, illuminate, and escape, and find our way to the truth, right? The truth of the matter of what life is about. Why, whether it's like why we exist, or whether it's something micro, like where am I supposed to be in my career or within my relationship. I like to analyze all fashions of life, because it teaches me how to move and maneuver, because not only do I have to be prepared here in this life, there's also another life, the afterlife, that I also need to be prepared for. So these things that transpire in our lives, whether it's the entertainment that we're engaged in, whether it's personal things or personal matters that we're engaged in, we have to be prepared. Preparation. And if I learned anything from what I was educating you guys on last week versus this week, the Most High is never wrong, dog. The Most High is never wrong. Y'all seen have you seen what's been transpiring and happening across the world? Have we really? We got wars going on out here in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? People really out here like they not like us. They not like us. That's the only way I know how to describe it, right? And decode that message how you should. But I want y'all to understand, man, like this is the time. The time is now. The time is now to wake up. Wake up. Look around you. It's bigger than the music, right? It's bigger than rap beef. It's bigger than who's dissing who. It's bigger than who's giving tea and who's not. It's bigger than who's lying and who isn't. Like, it's so much bigger than that. I want people to think to themselves, why now? Why did it happen now? Because honestly, it took our attention for almost a week away from other things. For what? What's the reason? It's an enlightenment in a lot of different ways, right? Because everything could either be perceived as a distraction, or if you look at it from a different lens or a different perspective, like I do, I see these as the signs. Oh, this is what's happening. Okay. This is spiritual. How is it? Why is it? Right? These things help you in so many different ways beyond just, hey, yo, is it his? Is it his kid or not? Like, it's beyond that, y'all. Do I feed into some of it? I do. You got to put yourself in the matrix to get what you need out of it so that you can take it back to the Most High. We're just collectors of data. They've been telling you this. You know what I'm saying? I might be going, in so many different ways, but I use these power hours for knowledge, right? To give you like real things to think about and how to utilize it to really invest into yourself in whatever way, shape, or form that you want to invest in yourself, right? But we're distracted by like something like the Drake and the Kendrick beef. You got Bitcoin doing its thing, stock market doing this thing in some way, shape, or form, right? You got to see why it's wars over here in these different countries and why people are being treated in certain ways for what reason. It's everything has a message to it. Everything has a message to it. Now, how do you move through it? How do we as a collective move through it? How do we come together to figure out how to, in my opinion, what this has taught me, sometimes shit need to be gatekeeped. Yes, we do need gatekeepers in some way, shape, or form, because how do you know who's taking from who to support what? You have to gatekeep it in some way. You have to have some type of protection around it, right? Just like this skin or this body protects the spirit that's within you in some way, shape, or form. We have to have those same type of principles surrounded around our lives as we walk through this human experience, as we go through our spiritual experiences. It's fun in games, right? Until it hits your front door. You know what I'm saying? It might have took you away from them bills you got to pay for a week. But you're struggling to do so because employment is not good enough. You're not getting paid enough. Right? So you're forced to either create something for yourself or drown. Drown in it. That ain't what See Your Greatness Studios wants you to do. We want you to enlighten yourself. Elevate your mind. Think beyond the fun in games. Yeah, I was doing my C in the beginning. You feel what I'm saying? I was doing it in the beginning, but that's entertainment. Just like Charleston White, that's entertainment. Listen to the message. What they talking about? Why they talking about this? Hold on. Why is this an issue? You feel what I'm saying? Why all of a sudden now the next day after this situation has happened. Now all of a sudden the bodyguard hurt? Like, it's a lot. It's layers. You feel what I'm saying? It's layers to this. There's always a reaction for every action. And I need people to start understanding the actions that they're casting out. Because that energy always has to come right back around in some way, shape, or form. So what are we doing as a people to ensure that the energy that comes back around is uplifting and not destroying us? Yeah, we go through build and destroy. I get that. This is the part of the destroying. We're living in it right now. But I'm more for solution-based things. I've been working in the mental health field for like almost 9-10 years. And from what I've learned, our people are still struggling with homelessness, still struggling with being able to feed themselves. A lot of them struggle with hygiene. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of them struggle with education and understanding how to use something like a computer, how to create a resume. You feel what I'm saying? How to budget, how to actually even think about creating something for themselves. A lot of our people are still on the streets drinking or becoming drunkards, becoming unfocused. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when we're entertained by these things, yeah, I'm human. I like watching the basketball playoffs. I like listening to music and the hype around it, right? I love all these things, right? It's fun. It's fun until it's not fun no more. It's fun till it's not fun no more. So the reason I talked about the art of war last week was because I already knew just by tapping in with the Most High, and I advise you do too, of what was about to happen. The Most High talks to me in this way. I might get a dream, right? I might get a thought. I might get a speculation of something, and then I just go research it to see if, like, it's credible. If it's not credible, then sometimes I just go about my way, go about my flow. But I always try I always do my best to stay in flow with what the Most High wants us to do. And the Most High is everything that's within us, around us. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when you get to that level of understanding, then you'll realize. But a lot of people aren't visualizing or realizing, they're realizing lies. Or they're seeing lies. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have visual lies. Right? But not visual eyes. You dig me? This isn't open. So for me to now be here at the Art of War Part 2, it only confirms for me, right, that it is time to actually really start planning. Because if you don't take the steps to put you, your family, you know what I'm saying, anything that you care for, anything that you want to create, anything that you want to build, if you don't start now, there may be a time where you'll never get that chance. It's like, I always beg to ask the question, like, why not? Why not take the leap of faith of preparing for something that you want anyway? One thing I know, everybody wants success. And success isn't always monetary. Success can be peace of mind. Success can be financial gain. Success can be understanding what, the Most High wants you to do in your life. Success can be a multitude of different things because it's all based off of perspective. It's based on, it's person-centered, right? That's one thing I know that everybody wants. So why not in some way chase that, if anything, right? But what I learned is when you chase success, you start taking on other things that feel or that you resonate with, like having a higher level of thinking, being able to have critical thinking skills. Because to be successful, you need to be able to mentally, withstand the challenges and the things that come with that. Because to be successful doesn't take you away from, you know what I'm saying, the different levels that you got to go through to be able to obtain that success. Doesn't matter what it is. Say you got the success to stop smoking today, stop drinking. That's a success to you. Say you wanted to do that today. You could, but it's going to take some work. It's going to take preparation. It's going to take you understanding that you're about to go to war with yourself. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of individuals have never thought about doing that. Or even the thought of doing that, it puts them in a space where it's like, yo, me against me? How can I go through the pain of not being able to, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people smoke because they feel like they need that to eat. Well, have you tried to stop eating certain things that aren't really feeding your body the vitamins and nutrients and things of that nature that actually helps you be in a strong alignment with yourself? A lot of people don't. Are you putting yourself in a space to where you're reading things like The Art of War by Sun Tzu? Or are you, and this is for me too. Which one are you? Which one are you? The Art of War. A lot of things are a distraction and a lot of things are an education. But it's all on you to prepare yourself for the shift. And you won't know when that shift is coming if you aren't doing, what's necessary to see the things that's, coming at you. What do I mean? Say we in war right now. I'll use Kobe, for instance, favorite basketball player. Or we could use somebody right now who is doing an amazing job in the NBA and the playoffs right now, Anthony Edwards. Shout out to Anthony. Hey, bro, if you ever stumble upon this podcast, I need a jersey. I don't care how I gotta get it. I just want a jersey, bro, because you're really a personification of my topic, the art of war. Hungry, but he's strategic. He prepared for this. I was talking to it was either my dad or one of my homies the other day. I said, I think Ant took a step up above a lot of individuals in his preparation when he went off to the Olympics in the USA. I think he started to see like the different talent around him, and like he learned from that. Like he pulled from that. And now he's putting that in his game. Like, for instance, he got this step that he do. It's like a delayed euro that he does. He stated that he got that from one of his colleagues or one of his teammates, Gaza, right? He taught him that in practice. So he's learning from everybody, but at the same time, he has this energy about him that attracts people to him, right? So within that, that's the art of war. Because with him learning from a Gaza, right? Rock with me right now with this. From him learning from a Gaza, he's able to learn how their style of play is. What do I mean by their style of play? He's playing against like Nikola Jokic, right? Arguably one of the best big men in the league right now. And I'm talking about this right now, taking a shift, because this is what my people are used to. We're used to sports. We're used to music and entertainment. That's what we relate to the most, right? But I can also go into a more deeper level of knowledge when we talk about different topics. I pride myself off of being able to read about different things, right? So I can have different conversations. But I believe that he took the time to study, right, different players in that USA camp and how they played, their play styles. You dig what I'm saying? The different types of things that, over in the NBA, we may not, implement in our game, right? Like the European Basketball League, they got some hoopers, and they come with a different flair, a different style. You feel what I'm saying? They come with a different form of creation as well, right? Not just the European League, just whether it's the Canadian League, the Spain, what I'm saying, the Spain League, they all have their different play styles, right? They all have their different play styles. So I feel like AE, he took different components so that when he went off to the Olympics and he brought that back to the game here, now he's a dog. I honestly believe if they can, my team out of it. All right, and not my team, but the team I root for the most. You feel what I'm saying? Because I have some type of connection to LA. I was born in LA, not Los Angeles, but I was born in California. right? I was born in California, San Clemente, Orange County, right? So I feel connected to California, but the teams in California is either the Clippers or, you know what I'm saying, the Lakers. So, you know, shout out the Pops, Laker fan, great choice. You dig what I'm saying? Favorite player, Kobe, but my other favorite player is Kyrie. I rock with Kyrie. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. If you ever watch this podcast, you also are another representation of what I'm talking about tonight, the art of war. You've been at it. You feel what I'm saying? Perfect representation of that. But I say all that to say, we have to be prepared. Hold on. What my guy say? What my guy say? Let me pull this up right quick. What'd he say?
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
You dig me? That's what we talking about, man. Everything that has been happening, that has been transpiring, I want you to understand these people are very strategic in how they move. And if you aren't looking at this with a focused lens, a real focused eye on what's transpiring and what's happening, if you're just so involved in it to the point that you arguing with homies and no nigga, Kendrick won, no nigga, Drake won. Like, I be entertained and stuff like that, but at the same time, I'm also like, hey, listen, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that because it is bigger than that. It's fun. It's fun in the moment, but it's bigger than that. A lot of things are about to be uncovered, unveiled. This isn't the last. It's bigger than a rap beef. It's bigger than rap. It's bigger than who got the best lyrics. Are we really listening? Are you really listening to what they're saying? Speculation or not, listen to what they're saying. The type of things that they're talking about. You tell me. Are you prepared? Are you and your family prepared? In different aspects of your life? In all aspects of your life? Or are we just going along with the flow of things, letting it take us where we need to go, instead of actually steering it the best way that we know how, with the guidance of the Most High? Your Most High mind. What does your Most High self tell you versus your lowest self? What does that tell you to do? How does that tell you to move? How does that tell you to operate in your daily life? Right? Are you taking the time to practice things religiously? Because that's what religion is. You know, that's what religion is to practice. It's taking on a form of practice and being disciplined in that practice. That's all religion means. Religion doesn't mean, Christianity. Whatever practice that helps you get to your highest self, are we really staying disciplined in that? Are we moving with integrity? Do we have morals? That was I was being a little funny, you know what I'm saying? I had to borrow my hand, teach them discipline, morals, you know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about that. But this is real life, man. Wake up or life will wake you up. I urge you guys to get up and really be the best that you can be, man. Like for me, every day working out. You know what I'm saying? I got it written on my calendar right here. Work out every day. Read 20 pages a day. You feel what I'm saying? Of whatever book you want to read. I'm reading The Art of War. I'm reading Non-Ether Re-Engineered. What else am I? I'm reading The Innovation of Steve Jobs. What else am I reading right now? The Holy Tablets. Shout out to Dr. Malachi D. York. What else am I reading right now? Shout out to Phase 1 too, man. He got some real gems over there. So shout out to Phase 1 too. What else am I reading? There's a lot of different books that I'm reading right now, right? And because I like taking information to be able to your happy anniversary to you all. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Shout out to my guy Kiero, man. Just telling me happy anniversary. Appreciate it, my boy. I appreciate it, man. Look, what time is it right now? We got like 15 minutes left. Quick power hour. Quick power hour. Let's go ahead and play the song one more time, man. Can I play it one more time? Like John Stockton. Hey, look, man, I love y'all. I'm about to get out of here, man. The show, niggas. Hold on. Let's go with them. Let's go with them. Nah. Cell block 1. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Look, allegations, accusations, whatever it is, listen to what they're talking about. Listen to what they're talking about. Actually, listen to what they're talking about. Don't just, they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. For the beings that truly understand the truth and the light, they not like us. They are doing some of these things. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying either one of them are telling the truth. Because that's their truth. That's their lie to tell. But what I know, and from what I see, from what I read, somebody doing something. They not the only one saying that in their music. There's a lot of different news that comes out about this stuff, y'all. Do I invest my time in it 100%? No. Can't put my mind in that space. But I do things as the Most High tells me to do to be able to give education and maneuver and move in this realm, in this space as I should. I'm all about energy, high frequency, high vibrations. You feel what I'm saying? I know that I'm beyond this physical being, right? So I always make sure I try and make sure and ensure that I'm in a positive space, and my home is. However I can, right? So before we get out of here, why you feeling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Probably A minor. That's crazy. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. I'm out of here, y'all. Hey, remember, someone has to see your greatness. Why not start with yourself? Stay blessed. Stay blessed. You feel what I'm saying? Stay blessed. Always finesse. Definitely trust the Most High's process. The truest keeps you success. I'm gonna let this rock out. I love y'all, yo. I'm glad these bros came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Atlanta down to Central, nigga, better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered. They placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma shoot it on the block. The road, they go on me, I'ma get them chopped. Swing nigga, and I won't pass the eye. I don't need docs, do I really have it stocked? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. It's always a lie. Here, 69 guys. Yeah, niggas need to stay ass inside. Look like a fresh pack of time. See you back up, it's a must, we outside.
They not like us. 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 They not like us.